the Taft School. My, oh my, how my 4 years here shaped and influenced my life and continues to do so to this day. Many thanks to Headmaster McMullen, Jamela Lee, Julie Reef, and Barbara Frew for inviting me to join you here tonight. It is an honor to return to Taft, and doubly so to be speaking at this Martin Luther King Jr. celebration. During my first year at the Taft, I was one of 10 boys of color. We were an all-boys school then, and in those days, the MLK celebration was restricted to the 10 of us and our advisor, Mr. Warren Henderson. We have come a long, long way. Wouldn't Dr. King be proud to see the diversity in the audience tonight? The Taft is truly living up to his I Have a Dream speech, and I feel that my life story also embodies the vision of that speech. My name is Michael Anthony Rubin. I was born in Memphis, Tennessee on January 25th, 1956 to Walter and Dorothy Rubin. They were both from the state of Mississippi and received little or no formal education. My mother was able to attend some school. My father never went to school a day in his life. He could neither read nor write. And I remember as a child that he had to sign his paycheck with an X. It was very important to them that I attend school and do well. My mother and father constantly stressed the importance of me getting a quality education so that I would be able to live more comfortably than they had lived. My father worked as a laborer for a construction company, and my mother as a domestic servant for a wealthy white family on the east side of Memphis. The pay they received from their jobs classified us as poor, and as I watched them struggle to make ends meet, I became very determined to be a success in my own life. My parents, however, would not live to see me realize my dream. On March 8, 1965, when I was 9 years old, my mother succumbed to alcoholism and died at the age of 42. 2 years later, on April 22nd, 1967, my father passed away, the unfortunate victim of lung cancer. After their deaths, I committed myself to doing the things I felt would have made them proud. My parents' memory became the recurring motivation for me. I excelled academically while enrolled in the Memphis public school system, due mainly to two outstanding educators, LaVon Bridges and Yvonne Green. Mr. Bridges, my 6th grade teacher and first basketball coach, taught us to always accept responsibility for our actions and to never make excuses when we failed. He constantly preached to us that if we were willing to work hard and give 100%, we would always be successful. Ms. Green, my 8th grade guidance counselor, took a special interest in me, continually pushing me to be the best student that I could be. She felt that by me being an orphan and a straight-A student, I would be a perfect fit for private boarding school, and recommended me for the ABC program. ABC stands for A Better Chance, and its purpose is to send underprivileged minority students who have shown great academic potential to private boarding schools throughout the country. In the spring of 1970, I was selected to attend the ABC program at Williams College in Williamstown, Massachusetts. After an extensive 6-week preparatory session at Williams College, I was given a full scholarship to attend the Taft School. During the spring of my sophomore year at the Taft, I suffered yet another tragedy, the death of my aunt, Della Rubin Reddick. After the death of my parents, the responsibility of raising me fell into her capable hands. I both respected and loved Aunt Della, and her death was a devastating blow. Like my parents, Aunt Della had not been privy to a formal education, and their dream for me was also her dream. Aunt Della was the proudest black woman in Memphis when I received a scholarship to the Taft, and she constantly bragged about her nephew. Her whole life centered around Mike Rubin, and she was always willing to sacrifice her own comfort to ensure that I got everything that I needed. It was imperative that I not only finish Taft, but get my college degree as well, because Walter, Dorothy, and Della was surely watching from the heavens. Although I was far behind my Taft classmates in terms of preparation, I made up the deficit by means of hard work, determination, and a fierce competitive attitude. I also believed in my ability to succeed despite my prior schooling in the separate but unequal classrooms that was the Memphis public school system in the 1960s. While at the Taft, I developed a strong work ethic that characterizes me to this very day. During this time, I also became a passionate, avid basketball player, earning 3 varsity letters. I was a 2-time Tri-State League All-Star, and in my senior year was named to the All-New England Prep School team. After graduating from Taft in 1974, I enrolled at Tufts University in Medford, Massachusetts. At Tufts, in addition to my academic studies, my involvement in extracurricular activities was extensive. I was a starting member of the men's varsity basketball team, vice president of the African American Society, and a member of the drama club. I also volunteered my services to the West Medford Community Center, tutoring youngsters and supervising youth activities. That same work ethic that served me so well at Taft enabled me to receive my Bachelor of Arts degree from Tufts University in 1978. This made me the first member of the Rubin family to graduate from college. After graduation, I began my teaching and coaching career in the Boston Public Schools. I wanted to help influence young people in much the same way that teachers, coaches, and guidance counselors had influenced me. And I got to tell you that it wasn't just Yvonne Green and LaVon Bridges. The teachers that I had here at the Taft School were extraordinary. Mr. Dick Cobb, who's still here. Hated Latin, but he pushed me to be the best that I could be. Thank you, Mr. Cobb. Presently, I am the headmaster of East Boston High School, a comprehensive school of 1,400 students. I have been blessed, and I love my job. Every single day, I get to impact thousands of lives. I have dedicated my life and career to help an inner city youth become productive and quality human beings. During my 35-year tenure at East Boston High School, there has been some student disappointments, but the successes far, far outweigh the failures. Although I come from an underprivileged background, I have been blessed with good fortune, and through education I have become successful in my life. I consider myself an excellent role model for the students who, like me, come from humble beginnings. I believe that my life is an inspiration for the underprivileged youth in the city of Boston. Walter, Dorothy, and Adela would be proud. I've got to tell you that in 1978, after I graduated from Tufts, and I started working at East Boston High School. East Boston High School was in the midst of a busing crisis, desegregation of the Boston public schools. East Boston High School was about 97% Italian American, and they bused about 200 or 300 black students in from the other side of the city. Every day, you could cut the tension with a knife. I truly believe that the Lord placed me at East Boston High School. Being a basketball player and being a young man not much older than the students, I was able to diffuse a lot of racial tension in the school. The black kids respected me, the white kids respected me. I could dunk, I could shoot, I could do all those things. That gave me instant credibility with the kids. And I was able to diffuse a lot of tension. Today, East Boston High School is very different from the 70s. The climate is so much different. Back in 78, there was a racial fight every single day. I had to wear sneakers because I had to be ready. I had to break fights up every single day. And I had to do mediation every single day with the black and white kids. Today, you go into East Boston High School, you see a diverse student body, and everyone gets along. It's so, so different. And I enjoy going to work every single day trying to make an impact on these kids' lives, trying to give them a chance at being successful. Just like Von Green, Von Bridges, Dick Cobb, J.R. Williams, Mr. Odd, and all the others that were here at the Taft gave me that chance. Thank you.